to my channel. So I literally just filmed a Fenty review and I was halfway through taking off my makeup and I was like, ah, no, bitch, stop. I need to film a Q&A. So I literally put half my makeup back on. If you guys are a true MVP, you'll stick around. So if you guys want to know a bit more about me, you want to listen to a Q&A, a bit more of a chatty video, grab a snack and keep on watching. Okay guys, so in my last favourites video, I asked you guys to ask me some questions. I did want to get Quang in a Q&A, but he's getting ready to go out now. He's leaving me for today. So I'm going to spend my evening with you guys. So please ask us some questions down below and we'll do a couple's Q&A. Ask us any questions that you have for him about photography, editing, what it's like to be a blogging boyfriend. I'll make sure to ask him in my next video. So the first question is, what do your family and friends think about you doing YouTube and how did you tell them about it? It's actually so funny that I got asked this question because I was the one who didn't want to do YouTube for the longest time. It was always my friends and family who told me that I should do YouTube. My family are very like not tech savvy, but we love technology. Like all my nieces, nephews, brother and everything, they love Apple. They all have iPads, even my little 8-year-old nephew. So they literally love YouTube. My whole family watches YouTube. It's so weird because all my family are actually really supportive about it. I was actually surprised about how supportive they are. They all watch my videos. My little nephew, he even started out his own YouTube channel. So I feel like this day and age, everyone kind of wants to be a YouTuber, right? Let's not lie. We heard the paycheck was good, you know what I'm saying? But it's not, guys. It's not. Let me tell you, it's not. Unless you get like a viral video, and that's when I'm sure the paycheck is good. And as cheesy as it sounds, you literally have to do it because you really, really love it. It's one of those things where like you keep doing it, and honestly, sometimes you can hit like a bump in the road, and you can be like, "What the hell am I even doing this for?" It's so much time filming, editing, and if you don't get the views, sometimes it can be a bit disheartening. But you can't think of it like that. You have to keep going on with it, you know, and just hope one day that it will lead somewhere. You just have to believe in yourself. But anyways, how did I tell them about it? I actually don't tell anyone about it. If people watch it, then they watch it. If they don't, they don't. Obviously, my whole family know that this is what I do full time, and they know that I do Instagram and stuff like that. I don't really tell people when I first meet them either, unless they ask me, oh, what do I do? And I just say, oh, I just do like social media, or sometimes I just say I just do advertising if I don't want to get into it. Next question is from Vanessa, and she asks, when did you start to blow up on social media? Hashtag SnapFam, PS, I love you. Oh, this is so crazy, Vanessa, you even say this, because I honestly don't think that I've blown up on social media whatsoever. I do feel like it happened in a very quick amount of time. I still think, like, even now, I'm just like a normal person. Like, I don't think anyone ever feels like, oh my god, I made it. I don't think anyone ever feels that. Like, you always feel like you want to do more. I want to start uploading more videos on YouTube. I want to do even more outfit posts, more lifestyle posts. There's always so much more stuff I want to do. So I never ever let it get to my head. Definitely not. I never feel complacent with anything. Once I feel like, oh my god, I've done that achievement, I'm never like, that's it now, I get relax, sit back. No, I never feel like that. I always feel like, oh my god, it's starting to happen, guys. We're going on a roll. It's like a little avalanche, you know? You know when the snow goes down, it goes into a bigger snowball. I do a video a day, 2 YouTube videos a week, and an outfit photo every single day. So it's a lot to handle, but there's always more to do, guys. Even more. But thank you so much for thinking that I've blown up. Such a compliment. So the next question is from Isabella. What is the most exciting and memorable thing that happened on your YouTube journey? The most exciting thing that's happened so far is definitely get to go to LA. LA was one of those moments where literally I was like, I had to read the email like twice. So it was literally a day after I just signed with my agency / management, and I was like, oh my god, I just signed something. And then all of a sudden I was getting all these emails out of the blue. It wasn't even to do with my agency, but I was just like, so weird that everything just kind of aligned together. And I don't know if you guys follow me on Snapchat, but I told this story very briefly. I don't know if a lot of people catched it, but I was actually offered to go to New York with a brand. I won't say the brand. I remember when I first got the email, I was literally crying because I was like, oh my god, I've always wanted to travel to America, but with work. And at the time I thought, I'm going to travel with makeup to do what, I'm going to travel around with celebrities. My goal was to be a celebrity makeup artist. So that was what I was thinking. When I actually got the email that a brand wanted me to fly to New York, I was like, oh my god. Literally like crying. I had to read the email twice. I was jumping up and down. Like, it was so crazy. And then it ended up the collaboration didn't work, and they ended up dropping me and they picked up someone else, which is fine. Obviously I was a bit disheartened and I was a bit upset, but I never ever stopped believing. I never ever felt like, what am I doing wrong? Like, I am genuinely always happy for anyone that is reaching their goals and gets to have amazing things happen. I'm honestly, I never ever feel like, oh my god, why am I not getting that and they're getting it? I never feel like that. I'm like, yeah, good for you, girl. And I honestly believe that your time will come, and not everybody's path is the same path that you're gonna take. Kept believing, and then all of a sudden, a couple of months later, I got a trip to go to LA, and I feel like I'm gonna get to go to New York soon. I feel it in my bones. Okay, the next question is from Chris, and they asked, what is the most rebellious thing that I've ever done, and did my parents find out? Love you, girl. Oh, thank you, Chris. Love you too. Okay, so the most rebellious thing that I've ever done is... I used to be a rebel child. I'm still like rebel for that. The most probably rebellious thing is I got caught stealing. That could be another whole story time. I've got like a whole list of story times for you guys. So let me know, do you like my story times? Because they're quite long sometimes. They're like half an hour long, just me chatting away. I got caught stealing, and my sister was with me, and she didn't know at the time, and she was like so disappointed in me. I'm banned from a shop called Flipper Slyland. Get the hint, guys? Okay, so my next question is from Sarah, and she asked, have any of my friends got jealous because I'm on YouTube and I've had success? Oh, it's a little bit of a juicy one. I don't know, to be honest. I know there was one person that I felt that they was a bit jealous because they started to do social media before me, and maybe their social media wasn't growing as fast as me. It's so awkward, do you know what I mean? You can't control how fast you grow, you know, that's not up to you. It's up to you to put out the content, make the content and put it out there, and it's up to what you hashtag or what time you post and what content you make. It makes such a difference, you know? So I don't want to say too much because it's a bit awkward. Some people are just weird, guys. Some people are honestly just so competitive and they cannot just be happy for people, do you know what I mean? Whereas I'm honestly like, yeah, girl, yeah, this is the email for this, you need any help, I'm always here to help with this. But honestly, some people are really stingy, especially in this industry. It's kind of like every man for themselves, which is like not anything what I've ever thought. Even being a makeup artist before, I always just give away my tips, help out anyone that I can help out, show them products they might not have used before that will make their life a bit easier. But sometimes in this creative industry, some people think like it's a dog-eat-dog world. You just work hard and I'm sure it'll pay off soon, you know?
Never stop working hard.
Yeah, never stop, innit, Quang? Okay, so my next question is from a girl called Jen, and she's so lovely. She messages me all the time. I see you all the time. Thank you so much for always supporting me. And her question is, what is my favourite and least favourite thing about blogging? I really love talking about blogging, guys, because I feel like a lot of people don't talk about this industry enough, because it's quite a new industry and no one likes to tell their secret. My favourite thing that I love the most is feeling that I always have someone to talk to, and I feel like with social media now I can really be myself, whereas that's something that I struggled with at the start. And I really love the fact that it's helped me grow my confidence, it's helped me gain more people skills, it's also helped me think about things in like a different way, whereas before I just used to think like, oh my god, what if people don't like this, or what if this, what if that? But now I'm just like, let me just put it out there, and if people like it then they like it. I definitely learned that not everybody is gonna like you, not everybody is gonna agree with your opinions, agree with the way you speak about things, agree with the way you talk, the way you look. So that is definitely something that I've gained, like confidence, people skills, talking on the spot. I used to be so shy, so that's something that's definitely helped, obviously being online and also being in social environments as well. Like before, when I used to go to like events, I used to just stay in the corner and not talk to anyone. It used to be so awkward, and now I'm just like little social butterfly. And then obviously, like, let's not lie, I love fucking getting the products. Such a big perk of the job. Like every single time the postman comes, I never get bored of it. I always get so excited. I also love like interacting with you guys as well. That's like a big thing that I love going through. Every morning when I wake up, I always spend at least 1 to 2 hours going through Snapchat comments, Instagram comments, YouTube comments, reading them all, replying back to you guys. And then also before I sleep, I try to reply back to as many as I can. And then my least favourite thing about blogging, I find a lot of times when you meet people, they're not the same as online. Only until they kind of know who you are, then that's when they give you a little bit of respect and they kind of talk to you. But if they think you're like some nobody with no followers, like having followers means that you're somebody, but it's not. I can tell you many stories, but I won't, because I'll probably get in trouble and be blacklisted from everything. But yeah, that's like something that you definitely learn, that not everybody is as nice in real life, or maybe they just have it off there, I don't know. And then also my least favourite thing is haters. Haters, they're everywhere, but let's just face it, if you don't get haters, that means you're not doing good, okay? That sounds so arrogant. But I always look at like the big bloggers like Jacqueline Hill, Manny MUA, Jeffree Star, all those kind of people that I personally think has made it really big, really current at the moment. And if you ever look through their comments, they get hate. Like I've met Manny MUA, he's like the loveliest person ever. He's doing it for the boys, doing it for the makeup industry. And if you ever read his comments, it's so horrible. And if he is is such a nice person and he can still get all that hate and everything like that and all those gossip channels about him, then I'm just like, then anyone can get hate. Do you know what I mean? And it used to really bother me before, hate especially. I'm trying to get a little bit better with it now, but I do have anger issues and sometimes I need to snap back. One of the most annoying things that I find especially is a lot of people think that just because you are an influencer or you are a YouTuber that your opinion doesn't matter and you should shut your mouth. It really annoys me because just because I'm on camera or just because I post photos on Instagram and I have a few followers on there, people think that you should hush your mouth and let anyone say anything to you. Like, it really annoyed me, especially at the start. I used to type back to everybody. Now I just learned to block and delete and forget about it. I banned a lot of things that people can't write on my page and stuff like that. So I've learned ways to deal with it, but that's something that really annoys me when people think that you shouldn't have an opinion, you shouldn't speak the truth about something because it's not bloggery, because a lot of bloggers don't address stuff. But I feel like with me, I always stand up for what I believe in, so that really annoys me when people think you shouldn't have an opinion, you shouldn't bite back and all this stuff. Well, sometimes I'm like, no, I need to stand my ground, bitch, you little shit. Okay, next question is from Anna. She said, how do you keep a relationship healthy and how do you cope with heartbreak? Oh girl, I have had many a heartbreak before Quang. Obviously I've been with Quang for like 9 years, but I've had boyfriends before Quang. I think like when you're younger, your world definitely revolves more around boys and stuff like that. I wish I could go back and tell myself, like, why are you like that? Don't put all your effort into boys because boys are going to be there for the rest of your life. Do you know what I mean? It's like, if someone cheats on you, someone treats you bad, that just shows their true colours. Obviously it's like a sad thing. You should never compare yourself to the girl. Don't be pissed off at the girl. Obviously if she's your best friend or something, then you'd be like, bitch, fucking bitch. But if she's just a random girl, don't hate her, because I see so many people hate the other girl and they don't say anything to the boy. It's the fucking boy who should know better because he has a girlfriend and he's still sneaking off. You just need to think like everything happens for a reason, and obviously there's a reason why you broke up. If he broke up with you, then that is something that you just have to be like, okay then, you want to break up with me? Well, I gotta go put on loads of makeup, get my little mini dress on, drop that pencil, hey! You just honestly have to like think like you are better than that, you have more self-respect than that. If he doesn't want you, then guys, trust me, there's like 10 million other boys, other men out there that could treat you so much better. So don't settle for someone that doesn't treat you the way you want to be treated, don't treat you with respect. I could go on and on about like things like this because it really annoys me when girls don't have no respect for themselves. They just keep chasing after a guy that keeps cheating on them every fucking 10 minutes and they still want a piece of that cock. Honestly, that cock is probably not even that great because it's been in so many other pussies, okay? So go and get yourself a new man that's going to treat you with respect, that's going to buy you whatever you want, bitch, that's going to have a good career, that has a good life, got a good family. Don't waste your time with those scrubs. Also, how to keep your relationship healthy. Honestly, communication and trust. You have to communicate. Like, whenever I'm angry with anything, I'll just tell guys straight up. I don't hold on, and I also think it's not good to be stubborn as well. I used to be so stubborn, but you can't get petty over small stuff because in the end, boys just get sick of it. They're like, fuck that shit, you got too much to handle, you know. Obviously, Quang like held on for dear life whenever I tried to leave his ass, but you just honestly have to like communicate and talk and just be really honest with each other. There's so many relationships that my friend are in and they never talk to their partner whenever they're feeling really sad or really unhappy about something. You just have to talk, like they're not mind readers, you know. Okay, so thank you so much, Anna, for your question. That was a good one. So the next person asking some questions is from Shannon, and she is always messaging me. She's so lovely. She's asked me quite a few. I'm just gonna answer one of them because I have so many other questions, but she asked me a funny one. If you're in a public toilet and you finish your number 2 and realise there's no toilet paper, what do you do? Oh girl! This has happened to me many a times, but not in a public toilet. It's happened to me at home, so I literally run downstairs with no pants and I'm like, find the fucking Charmaine toilet paper. So if I was in a public toilet, what I'll do is I'll take off my little knickers and use them to wipe my ass and then fold it really slightly and then wipe my ass. Girl, that's nasty. And sometimes I don't even wear knickers, so imagine if I wasn't wearing any that day. What I also do is I go into my bag and I find like old receipts, old tissue. I always have old tissue in there, so I always like have like a bag and I find like old receipts or stuff I don't care about and I wipe my ass with the receipts. You know what I'm saying, guys? You know what I'm saying? Not good on those tax returns though, you know? And the next person asking some questions, oh my god, she's got so many questions. It's from Island Girl. So the first question is, does Quang ever feel weird because he's working for you? Like some men are intimidated that their girl is making more or more successful. No offense intended. So this is actually a really interesting question because I remember watching Desi's live feed. She was talking about it live somewhere and I remember watching it, that a lot of people were hating on Stephen, which is her husband, saying that he's not a man, he doesn't provide for his woman and blah blah. And I just feel like that this is not the fucking 18th century where women are like sitting at home boarding babies out from the pussy and just literally like staying at home like a housewife. It's not like that anymore. Girls are running the world, as Beyonce says. Hey, we run this murder. So this is a question that maybe Quang should answer himself, but obviously because he's not here, I'm going to talk on his behalf. But I honestly feel like Quang doesn't feel intimidated at all. He's like my biggest supporter ever. He's like always in my comments. He loves it when like people message about him. Like he's like a secret like wannabe famous person, honestly. He loves the fame more than me. Obviously I'm not famous, but I'm just saying. He's like honestly the biggest supporter ever. He's super supportive of whatever I do. Even surgery and stuff like that, he doesn't like it, but he still like isn't one of those boyfriends that are like, no, you can't do that, you can't do that. Obviously he doesn't want me to do it, but he wouldn't ever stop me from doing it. So I don't think he's intimidated at all. If anything, he's like wants to leave his job and work with me full time. And then also the second question is, can I give details on my BBL? Woo! I don't think I've announced it on YouTube yet. That might be the title of this video. I found the title of this video. And it's not clickbait either. I'm going to talk a bit more about my BBL because I talked all about it on Snapchat. If you guys didn't know and watch my old videos on my Q&As and stuff, I always said that I really want a BBL. And I thought, honestly, that it's like 10,000, 15,000. I thought it was like really expensive because, I don't know, that's just what I thought it was. I thought it was such a big surgery because it's kind of like having two surgeries where they liposuction your fat and then they put it into your bum. Me and my older sister have actually booked in to have a BBL procedure. So we're going to get it done in Turkey and we're going to Elite Aftercare. So the reason why I chose to book with Elite is because someone that I go to for treatments and she went to Elite Aftercare. I always heard about BBLs, but I didn't think I'm going to go to Turkey. It doesn't sound like dodgy and stuff like that. She had it done and I was like, oh my god, you're so crazy. Like, she didn't really need it because she's like dark skinned. She's got a nice body already, you know. She's got a nice like pert booty and stuff like that. But her problem is similar like me. She doesn't have no hips, even though she's got like a white bum. But I know what she means about the hips. Like, it's just like straight there. And I saw her when she came back and her body looked so snatched, bitch, so snatched. And I was like, oh yeah. And then I asked her like, where did you go to get your body done? And she went to Elite Aftercare and she paid 4,000, I think she did. And I was like, 4,000, that's so cheap. I promise you, ever since she said that to me, it was like she planted a seed in my head and I started to see them everywhere. I've had a couple of other friends that went there. I also saw Letitia Grace. She's like an influencer. She used to be on MTV or something like that. And she's filmed a video of it on YouTube. And then they've done loads of people from Thuyl as well. They're also really known for like nose jobs. And I love the fact that they specialise in liposuction and BBL, because a lot of places do BBLs in the UK but they don't specialise in it. I want someone that does it like 6 times a week. I want them to like know about it, you know. I don't want them to do like a surgery here and there. Some of my other videos I talk about like I go to different doctors for different things. For facial stuff I'll go to someone else that does filler and then I'll go to someone else for lips, because I feel like everyone has their specialty, you know, and I want to go to someone who's a specialist in that department. If you guys follow Elite Aftercare, I'll put their links down below. I found them on Instagram. They're on private but you literally just request and then they accept anyone really, so I don't know why they're on private. Honestly, their before and after results is amazing. We're going there from the 16th to the 23rd of December and my surgery date is booked for the 17th of December, which is crazy. Also, I'm going to be vlogging it all for you guys. I booked Quang a flight as well, so he's going to come out there and help me and my sister film and want to document like how I've done with my facial surgery, because I love watching stuff like that back and I feel it would be really helpful. You literally have to not sit down on your bum for 6 weeks. So that's something I'm literally going to be like fucking so annoyed with, because I need to like film, I need to do stuff. I'm always like freaking trying to do work and stuff like that, so that's a little bit of a shitty time. But it was the same like last year when I had my facial stuff done. I was out for like 6 weeks as well, so it's going to be a deja vu round 2, and then the year after I want to get my boobs done. It's going to be like 3 years tween the making. Yes! Surgery every December. I'm going to get so much hate for saying that. So my next question is from Gemma. She asked, if I just started being an influencer right now, do you think it would be more difficult to get noticed, and what would you do differently when starting out? Okay Gemma, so this is a really good question, because when I first started out I had no freaking idea what to do. I feel like if you start to be an influencer today, tomorrow, whenever, it shouldn't make a difference on how difficult it is, because at the end of the day everything's going to be saturated. But I feel like you have to start from somewhere. Let me tell you, everyone's first video is going to be shit, it's going to be crap. So you might as well try it out now so that in the long run, you can get better at it quicker. If you just leave it on and just say like, oh, I want to do it, and you never actually do it, then you're never ever going to get eventually good at it. Do you know what I mean? If you keep putting it off. So just start now, get the shitty videos out of the way, learn from those shitty videos, learn from the shitty photos, and then keep progressing. And I think a lot of people should never think that, okay, they're happy with their setup now. No, you should always be like, what can you do to improve? What can you do to change? What can you do to make it better? I feel like that's why a lot of people get stuck on the same amount of followers, or they get stuck in their life in general, because they get too complacent too quickly. You have to think like, who follows just one influencer? Not me. I follow about 400 people. So you have to think like, so many people follow thousands of people, so you can't think like there's not enough room for everybody, because there honestly is. Like with me on Snapchat, I watch at least 10 people. I don't just follow just one person. So you have to think like, you yourself, you follow a lot of people, that means that there's higher chance of people who will follow you. So you just have to keep putting it out there, put out what you love, put out what you're proud of. Don't just put stuff just for the sake of it, you know? I felt like I wish I would have had the confidence to do videos sooner, because videos are honestly the reason why I grew so quickly, because I do one every single day, and honestly it's such a hard commitment to do, because some people can't even do one a month. It is a big commitment that I committed myself to, but you just have to do it. You know, if you really want it, then you'll do it. If you don't really want it, then you'll just find all the excuses that you can. So just keep doing it, guys. That's just the only way I can fucking tell you. Like honestly, like just keep following your dream. That's so cheesy. If you want something, you have to manifest it. You have to believe it into existence. Thank you, Gemma. You're always in my messages. Thank you so much. Mila also asked, oh my god, her little freaking profile photo is a picture of me and her when I met her in London. So sweet. So Mila asked, do you feel insecure about your surgeries because some people view it as a bad thing? Really, really interesting question. I honestly don't care what other people think. As long as I'm happy, then I don't really care. Honestly, my surgery has like changed my life. I know it sounds so freaking vain and superficial and stuff, but it's just made me feel so much more confident. Before my surgery, I always felt like I had to rely on makeup as a clutch, whereas now I feel like it just makes my life so much easier. I don't have to contour as much. I don't have to put on as big lashes. I can put on like thinner lashes. It makes my life so much easier. I can wear more makeup styles because I'm not so self-conscious on my nose all the time. It used to be so annoying when I used to get tagged in photos. I'd be like, oh, look at my nose, no! Yeah, that is something that I honestly don't care what other people think. I don't care what my boyfriend thinks. He doesn't want me to get BBL. He's like, no, don't do it. But I'm like, bitch, you wanna get up a donk. Yeah, I just feel like it will make me happy. So if people don't want to see you happy, then they're not people that you should want in your life. I'm also going to ask another, because she asked quite a few. She asked, what is the best thing about you? Which I thought was such a funny question, but I'm going to answer it. But I'm also going to answer what is the worst thing about me as well, just so it like balances it off a bit, so I'm not too like big-headed. So I'm going to talk about my worst thing about me, and then I'll talk about my best thing about me. So my worst thing about me is the fact that, and I was talking about it to my sisters, I wish that I was more clean and more organised. I am not an organised person at all. Like naturally, I'm just really like a scattery, messy person, and it drives Quang wild. It drives me wild. I fucking hate it every single day. I clean up my room, and the next day it's fucking mess, chaos again. I hate it. I had too much products for my own good. I freaking hoard everything for my own good. That's why I ended up selling stuff on Depop and giving stuff away and stuff like that, because honestly, it's just too much. It's just too much. You know, some people are naturally like, oh, they're such a clean person. They like to organise everything. That's just not me at all. Like when I'm in a hotel room, honestly, it's like a fucking tornado. I literally like just leave stuff here, leave stuff there, and then when it comes to packing, I'm like, ah! Especially when I only stay for one night, it's like even more annoying, you know? So that's something that I wish I could change about myself, and I feel like I need to get like a PA or intern or something soon to come help me sort everything out, and then I'll just give them freaking money and give them loads of fucking products and shit in return. So that is something that I wish I could change about myself. The next thing that is the best thing about me is I feel like I'm really relatable. I feel like I talk a lot about stuff that a lot of people don't talk about. Sometimes it does get me down. Like sometimes I wish that I could just be like a normal blogger, like a normal YouTuber, because I'm pretty sure a lot of brands probably won't want to work with me because of the way I talk, the way I talk about things, the way I cuss people out, the way I swear. So that's something that I wish. Sometimes I feel like it's like a double-edged sword, because I love just saying whatever's on my mind, and I say whatever I'm passionate about, and whatever I feel like is right, then I'll speak up my mind, which I feel like is a good thing to have. But at the same time, sometimes I feel like it's a double-edged sword, because sometimes you just need to hush your mouth. Did I ever say anything that's good about myself? I feel like I'm quite funny. I can take the piss out of myself. I feel like I'm really empathetic as well. I always put myself in other people's position and think like, oh, what would I be like if I was in their shoes? So I feel like I'm quite sympathetic, empathetic, and also relatable. I don't know. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm just a big pile of shit. If you talk about physical appearance, I really like my legs. I never used to like my legs before. I used to hate my legs because it has so many scars on it. But now, whenever I take outfit photos, it's like the one thing I actually really like, because I never ever have to like face tune my legs or anything. My legs are just like, it's quite slim, my legs, which I used to hate before, because I used to have literally like chicken legs. It used to be so skinny, but now I actually like them now. Thank you so much, Mila, for your other question. The last question I'm going to end on, I've been talking so long, Gran's going to hate editing this, is do I plan to have a meetup? So funny, because I honestly feel like no one's ever going to want to meet me. Honestly, I'm like a nobody. Like, I feel like if people meet me, they might be like, is that it? Do you know what I mean? I just feel like I can't believe people want to meet me, because I'm just like so boring. But I actually think, I shouldn't say this because my agent hasn't confirmed everything yet, but I think I am going to do a meetup at BeautyCon. So if anyone's going to BeautyCon London, my agent is trying to see if she can get me on a panel and then also do a meet and greet. So that hasn't come through yet. I probably shouldn't even be saying it because it hasn't confirmed. So if anyone is going to be at BeautyCon, I would love to meet you. Honestly, I would love to meet you. It'll make my day if I get to run into anyone that actually knows who I am. So I remember last year when I went, I was so overwhelmed. I was on 50k when I went to BeautyCon last year. So this time I'm on like 600 and something k now. And it's not even December yet. So crazy. But if anyone is at BeautyCon London, I would love to see you. Okay guys, so that's it for this video. Please let me know if you enjoyed watching it. I literally love filming videos like this all the time. Please make sure you ask some questions for me and Quang down below, because we want to film a part 2 to this video. Please make sure you follow me on all my other social media platforms. It's just Xthuyle on Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram and Facebook. I'm going to put a poll up here of a next story time that you guys want to see. So please vote for what story time you want, okay? And I'll see you guys in my next video. Enjoy the bloopers, guys. Ta-ra! Ta-ra! Damn, that was good, bitch. Oh my god, guys, you're going to hate editing this. Sorry! Bye now! Oh my god, look at this hair. What is this hair? It looks like fucking Sonic the Hedgehog. I hate having layers, guys. I hate it. Can't wait for all my layers to grow out. Why did I cut so many layers in my fucking hair? Honestly, the bane of my life, guys. Bane of my fucking life. So the first question that I'm going to answer is... Oh god, my TV's going to turn off. No! It always does this! And it's going to happen, you know? Oh my god, my fucking phone's not on silent again! How many bloopers is that going to be in every single one of my videos? It's going to be my phone like... Why are you not silent? You guys gonna think I just copy and paste the same blooper in the same video all the time. Puff, are you talking? Are you naked? Hey! Oh, no one's there. Try exposure, little Willy. Greg, do you want to answer one question on a Q&A?
No.
You have loads of questions for you.
I'm going out.
For fuck's sake. Greg, can you get some water when you come up here, please? Go quick! You're just standing there.
Bye, Felicia.
Bye, babe.
Yeah.
Are you coming late?
Probably.
Keep your Willy in your pants. I'm gonna be talking for 25 freaking minutes. Guys will kill me. God, have I literally talked on this foundation? This is where I wiped off half my foundation, guys. Oh, okay, let's just get back now, okay? Because we're gonna be taking this off in 2.5 seconds.